The Heroic Nerd, Episode 2, Power Surge. The storm was over, but the city was still paying for it. Neighborhoods that once glowed through the night were still dark. Traffic lights hung dead above silent streets. Emergency crews chased failure after failure, trying to hold together a grid still breaking apart. People called it a blackout, but this wasn't just a blackout, it was a wound. And somewhere beneath the sirens and generators, something else was still humming. He told himself it was over, that whatever happened at the station was just shock, trauma, adrenaline. But when he woke up, the room didn't feel normal. The lamp flickered the second he opened his eyes. His phone glitched in his hand. The outlet by the wall snapped with a tiny blue spark. Then the coffee maker turned on by itself. No switch, no touch. Just power. And the light above him pulsed with his breathing. For the first time since the storm, fear hit harder than the lightning ever did. Still, he did what he always did. He went back to work. Because work made sense. Work had rules, causes, failures, repairs. But the moment he stepped back into the damaged station, the air felt different. Breaker panels hummed when he passed them. Voltage meters twitched before he touched a thing. Overhead lights trembled like they recognized him. He reached toward a damage control unit, and suddenly he saw it. Not with his eyes, with something deeper. Lines of current beneath the city. Damaged circuits like broken veins. Power rerouting, overloading through weakened systems. He jerked his hand back. A coworker looked at him. "Yo, you good?" He stared at the panel, then at his own hand. "No," he said quietly. "Not really." Then somebody slammed a tool cart behind him. He flinched, and the system answered. A burst of blue energy exploded from the panel in front of him. Sparks tore across the room. Meters spiked. Lights blew out overhead. Everybody hit the floor. Then came silence. He looked down at his hands. He had spent his life controlling broken systems. Now the overload was him. He left before anyone could stop him. At an abandoned maintenance yard, finally alone, he tested it. A dead floodlight flickered when he raised his hand. A broken junction box sparked back to life. Blue current crawled across his fingertips. He focused, and the light steadied. He lost focus, and the bulb exploded. The power responded to thought, to emotion, to fear. And if he lost control, people could get hurt. Then it hit him. Not a sound, not an alarm, a pulse, a violent ripple through the grid. He turned toward the city and felt it, a West Side substation surging toward catastrophic failure. If it went down, it would take a hospital backup line with it, traffic control, residential blocks, people. He didn't fully understand what he had become, but he understood a failing system, and this one was running out of time. By the time he got there, the station was already coming apart. Workers shouted over alarms. Containment crews couldn't get close. Transformers screamed under thermal stress. Arcs of power snapped across soaked steel. No suit, no grand entrance, no speech. He moved anyway. Not like a superhero, like a man who knew exactly what would happen if nobody stepped in. He pushed past barricades, reached the core of the overload, and grabbed hold of the system with both hands. The surge hit him like a freight train made of lightning. Every wire in the station screamed through his body. Every overloaded line tried to tear him apart from the inside. He gritted his teeth and held on. Blue energy exploded across his arms and chest. The ground beneath him cracked. Panels shattered. Steel groaned. But slowly, impossibly, the chaos began to change. The wild current stopped lashing outward. It started moving through him, redirecting, balancing, stabilizing. One by one, critical systems came back online. The hospital transfer held. The backup load leveled out. Lights returned to the surrounding streets. And for one impossible moment, the whole city seemed to breathe again. Then it was over. He dropped to one knee. His hands were burned. His clothes were torn. Smoke rose from his sleeves. Workers stared in shock. Someone lifted a phone. A blurry recording caught the last of the blue energy fading off his body. Before anyone could get close, he disappeared into the steam, rain, and dark. By morning, the footage was everywhere. Too blurry to prove, too clear to ignore. Some said it was fake. Some said it was a man in a suit. Some said the storm had created something. The city had a new rumor now. A figure made of blue light, standing inside the blackout, holding the grid together with his bare hands. But the city wasn't the only thing watching. In a dark room far from the cameras, someone replayed the footage and compared the energy signature to storm data. Then a voice broke the silence. So he lived. Blue light reflected across unseen eyes, and somewhere in the dark, another machine began to wake up. The city thought it survived the blackout. It had no idea the real surge was just beginning.